Hi, I'm Emily Sorbi, and I'm one of the client service coordinators here at Legacy Counselors. Legacy Counselors is an estate planning and elder law firm with offices in Massachusetts and Connecticut. I'm here today to talk about including your pets in your estate plan. At Legacy Counselors, we like to say that estate planning touches everyone you love and everyone you've worked for. We are also pet lovers here, and we believe that your pets are included in everyone you love. Planning for pets is important for many reasons. Studies have shown that it's very beneficial for all people, but especially seniors, to own pets because they encourage you to stay active and provide companionship. With the advances in senior pet care, our pets are living longer lives, and we need to prepare for the event that our pets may outlive us or provide a plan for our pets if we become incapacitated. Personally, this topic is very important to me. I'm a lifelong horseback rider. My parents own 4 horses. There have been great advances in geriatric horse care in the last several years, with the average horse life expectancy now close to 30 years. The Guinness World Record book holder for the oldest horse was a horse named Old Billy, who lived to be 62 years old. A few years ago, my parents bred one of their horses and had a filly named Ember. It was an exciting time, but it also opened my eyes to the fact that if Ember lives to be 30 years old, I will be in my 60s when she passes, and my parents, God willing, will be in their 90s. The other fact about horses that lends well to estate planning is that horses are very expensive to maintain. My parents keep their horses at home at their farm in Connecticut, but if I had to take the horses in, I would not have that luxury. The term used to provide care for horses at a farm or stable is called board. The average board in Massachusetts and Connecticut can range from several $100s to $1,500 a month, depending on the amenities offered. Horses also must be seen by a horseshoer or farrier every 6 to 8 weeks, which can also be very expensive depending on their shoeing needs. So what do you need to consider if you have a horse or another pet? Is leaving your pet to a child or a trusted family member in your will with a lump sum of cash enough? I'd like to challenge that thought and say that providing for your pet in your will is not enough. First, wills only become effective upon death. They do not provide any disability or incapacity planning. This means if you were to become incapacitated, there are no provisions in place for who is to take care of your pet or what funds they are to use. Secondly, a will must be administered through the probate court. After you pass, your personal representative or executor must provide your will, a death certificate, and several forms to the probate court. Depending on what state you live in, there are rules as to how soon you can petition the probate court after someone has passed. Regardless of where you live, the executor will have no access to bank accounts or assets of the decedent until the court appoints them. In our real life scenario with my parents, if they had planned for their 4 horses in their wills, I would be stuck paying for board, farrier bills, vet bills, etc. out of my own pocket until the court could appoint me and I would have access to their funds. What is a better alternative? The better alternative is to plan for your pets in a trust. A properly funded trust will avoid probate at disability and death. Transitioning authority to successor trustee is a much faster process and has no court oversight. If you plan for your pets with a trust, the individual you have chosen as your pet trustee will likely have a much smoother transition to taking care of your animals and using the funds you have provided for them for their care. If you have animals in your life, I encourage you to review your estate plan to make sure that the provisions to provide for your pets are enough. Some of the things you may want to consider are: who should care for your pets if you are unable to? What if they are unable to? Do you have a backup? How much of your estate do you want to set aside to care for your pets? Will your pet caretaker receive any funds as a thank you for caring for your pets? Regardless if you have a cat, dog, horse, parrot, turtle, etc., you should consider including your pets in your estate plan. Thank you.